Shout out to r/The Quartering is a Nazi for uncovering something absolutely phenomenal. They did some detective work. I now submit to you. They discovered, based on the serial numbers, packaging, the coffee brand coffee, so they proved that the coffee company is in fact repackaging the products from another company called Mill Creek Roasters. It gets better. Mill Creek Roasters is woke as y'all. Holy hell. You gotta love it. It gets even better. It's women owned. This story brings me a lot of joy. When we cover The Quartering, usually it's pretty horrifying. We have to deal with some pretty intense transphobia, homophobia, racism, because he's always big mad about representation in cinema, ruining his favorite things. You see, it's one thing for him to want to watch James Bond and enjoy some international spy doing a whole bunch of weird rapey shit, but it's another thing if that international spy isn't played by a British white person. Then, of course, it's an issue because they went woke, and if they go woke shortly afterwards, they will go broke. That seems to be a thing that we hear from The Quartering on a very regular basis, as well as everyone else who works in the whole right-wing culture outrage griftosphere. And it sucks because I also like nerdy things. I like Star Wars, okay? I love video games. And it really sucks that people like this will come into these arenas and spheres and absolutely destroy them with their right-wing culture war, racist bullshit, homophobic bullshit, transphobic bullshit, because they simply just don't like the idea of people playing people and their fictional characters that don't look and talk exactly like them all the time, even if the movie is good or the character is good or the actor is good. Doesn't matter. It just ruins it forever because it went woke, and so it will inevitably go broke. And I don't play Magic the Gathering, but my heart does go out to all you Magic the Gathering players who have The Quartering, tarnishing the the Gathering arena in a variety of ways, mostly with his, frequent and targeted harassment of female cosplayers and players in the arena. It sucks because, I'm going to be honest with you. Dudes rock. They do rock. There are shitty ones, and the shitty ones will ruin things for everyone else because, to be honest, take Twitch streamers, for example. Women who are Twitch streamers face an unbelievable amount of harassment on this platform, and it's mostly from the weirdo, horny dudes who can't just keep it in their pants when they're watching the streams, It's just like, oh, I could enjoy the content, or I could tell you about how much I want to jizz on your tits right now in your chat. Tough call. Gonna do the second one. Gonna do that, see how that goes. How could this possibly do anything other than make my day awesome? And so then they get that kind of, gross harassment, and then it's like, well, that sucks because, just to be a woman on the internet means that you are going to be flooded with people who don't disrespect you, who don't take your opinions or criticisms as valid, and then tons and tons and tons of horny dudes who are just like, doth my lady, would thou like to see a picture of my penis? I won't ask, actually. I will send and see what cometh from this interaction. No response, my dear. Well, perhaps thou would like to see another angle, and perhaps thou would like to see more pictures of thy penis. Here we go, and send. And that fucking sucks, it's absolutely brutal. So when you have a whole bunch of assholes who ruin scenes and just be utter and complete weirdos, it's a shitty thing. And The Quartering is one of those weirdos. Okay. Now, I'm not, by the way, trying to disparage people for flirting or disparage people for engaging in consensual sexual activity or sending beautiful photos of gorgeous, amazing penises to people who request them. If they are requested, make sure that is something that someone else wants to see. If you're just sending unsolicited dick pics, you are a weirdo. That's all there is to it. Anyways, moving on from one weirdo to another, let's see The Quartering. So for the last little while, if you haven't noticed, The Quartering has Humble Bean Merchant in his Twitter name. He has been selling coffee, and not just any coffee, a specific kind of coffee. It's coffee brand coffee. The entire idea is that it is an apolitical coffee company, no bullshit, okay? They want to step away from the world of woke. They are tired of the great wokening, they are disgusted by it, and The Quartering has a coffee brand that's just about one thing: good ass brewed coffee, delicious cups of great coffee. Doesn't need to talk about all this other shit. Doesn't need to support LGBTQ issues. Doesn't need to be about, you know, queer stuff, gay rights, women, any of that. No, this is 100% just about the product. And that's what he's been selling, this coffee brand coffee, for a while. He also just noticed today that apparently someone else, Jack Pacific, oh no, Mike Lindell is getting in on the coffee game as well. So let's watch this just for the fun.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm excited to announce my new product, My Coffee. I get products all the time from entrepreneurs for my new platform, mystore.com. And when I tried My Coffee for the first time, I was blown away. It is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. I spent the last 4 months doing my due diligence, and this family-owned business micromanages every step from the fields to the cup to ensure the best quality coffee you're ever gonna have. It starts with the beans that are grown in Honduras. Honduras's volcanic soil and humid climate make the perfect growing conditions for coffee plants, which produce the best beans ever. Then each batch is tested for its aroma, taste, and other aspects to meet the highest standards in the coffee industry. And after that, it goes into production, which is all done right here in the USA. It's like you're getting that small batch specialty coffee, but delivered right to your front door. So go to mystore.com or call the number on your screen. Use the promo code and you'll get your very own My Coffee for 25% off. You guys all know that I've traveled the country for the past year and a half. I've stayed in hundreds of hotels. I've tried every coffee out there. Well, some of the coffees have that terrible aftertaste, some that leave me jittery, or I get an upset stomach. Well, My Coffee is different. It's the richest, smoothest, best coffee I've ever had. My Coffee comes in a variety of...
Are you sure that was coffee you were drinking? By the way, did you make this cover yourself? I don't want to disparage your graphic design team, but I think they're ripping you off.
Flavors, you get them ground or whole bean, plus it's certified organic and non-GMO. I guarantee it'll be the best coffee you've ever had. So go to mystore.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code and you'll get My Coffee for 25%.
Calling on Nerdrotics and Adam Kreigler. We must assemble the coffee triad. We must join forces. So anyways, The Quartering, he started out his coffee company. So we investigated this at first and I was like, oh, okay, it really seems like he's basically rebranded someone else's coffee. And that's just selling it kind of like you can do the same thing with t-shirts, for example, or clothing lines. You basically don't have to worry about having an entire industry set up on your own. You just use your social media to be able to sell and promote a product that someone else manufactures and distributes somewhere else. And then you add your own branding. And for The Quartering, I'll give him this. This is a slick website. Quality coffee with no gimmicks, fresh roasted to order. There's a whole bunch of different products. He's actually expanded his product line. So, at Coffee Brand Coffee, our head coffee roasters have mastered the art of unlocking flavors hidden in our beans. Each batch is custom crafted and curated to accompany unique flavor profiles. Freshly roasted daily. When you buy coffee from the roasters, chances it's been sitting on a shelf for who knows how long. Don't rob yourself of freshness. No themes, no gimmicks, no grandstands, just simply the highest quality coffee you'll find. And this is the important part that everyone should remember, that this is taking a step away from all these other companies that seem to want to consistently promote cultural issues, specifically LGBT plus Q, like issues, feminism issues, all the stuff that The Quartering hates. He wanted to separate himself from that and create coffee brand coffee, no gimmicks, no grandstanding, no virtue signaling, SJW bullshit. This is just about the beans, motherfuckers. It's about the beans, okay? The best coffee I've ever had. No taglines, no slogans. Literally just great coffee. Extremely smooth and great flavor. It came quicker than shipping said. Hell yeah. I mean, these have to be real, right? Let's move on. I love this company. No gimmicks and amazing coffee. You see? And people buy the coffee for that reason. They don't want to have to buy their coffee and think about, oh, what is this actually helping out people in Guatemala? Is this actually supporting LGBTQ+? Does this empower women in some way? Feminism, bleh, gross. I just want sweet, delicious, apolitical coffee in my mug. Shout out to r/The Quartering is a Nazi for uncovering something absolutely phenomenal. They did some detective work. They CoffeeZilla'd The Quartering's coffee company. I now submit to you. They discovered, based on the serial numbers, the packaging, the coffee brand coffee, Zach Amador, head roaster at Mill Creek Roasters. Right picture is the older version of him. Okay. So they proved that the coffee company is in fact repackaging the products from another company called Mill Creek Roasters. It gets better. Mill Creek Roasters is woke as fuck, y'all. Holy hell. You gotta love it. Mill Creek Coffee. Hey, coffee lovers. I wanted to take a moment to say Happy Pride Month. It's been a very progressive and important one this year. We hope our coffee shop can be a safe and welcoming space for anyone of sexuality, gender, religion, race. Love is love, and we love coffee, and we love you. Fucking political as fuck. It gets even better. It's women owned. We are proud to be a family and women owned and operated business since 1992. This is one of the reasons we are even more proud about our Honduras roast produced entirely by women farmers. Yes, yes. Check out our coffee of the month to learn more. 3 of the loveliest women in the world. And these women, okay, these feminists, I tell you, they're really big on social justice causes. Yeah, they actually make a point of making a lot of posts on their media about this. Another one. Happy Pride Month from Mill Creek Coffee Roasters. We want all of our LGBTQ plus patrons to know that we are a safe space for all, regardless of orientation or gender identity. We see you and we love you. Catch at Midtown Pride on Saturday and Sunday this week, hanging out with free cold brew. Also check out our new latte special, Taste the Rainbow this Pride Month with our Fruity Pebbles latte, a delicious combo, strawberry, almond, and white. Oh, and you know what? I don't want a single one of you watching, okay? Either now or on YouTube later. I don't want anyone watching to report this. None of you, for 2 reasons. One, as a leftist, I am not looking to take away, other people's, means of earning a living. I'm not trying to take away the Quartering's coffee. I don't think the Quartering should have a platform in the way that he does because he uses it to spread hate speech. But if he is going to sell coffee and a portion of the profits are going towards LGBTQ plus causes, unbeknownst to him or his audience, I'll have you know, because those are the people who are buying the Quartering's coffee. You know, I mean, the Quartering has advertised his coffee before on Tim Pool's show. He actually advertised his coffee when Tim Pool got raided. That's 100% true. Tim Pool got raided and he did a super chat to advertise his coffee company. And so you've got a whole bunch of conservatives that are buying this, that are loving this, and they also love that it's apolitical and they don't have to worry about all this fucking gross woke shit, all that stuff. And some of the money is just going right back. It's going right back. So I think this is a lovely thing. You know, I don't want to take away the coffee brand coffee. So please do not report this. I'm not saying this facetiously. This is not like the Quartering does, where he's like, it would be really bad if someone did this. Wink. No, the exact opposite. Do not take this away. This is a nice thing, and I don't want to lose it. So please do not report the coffee brand coffee is actually Mill Creek Coffee. Let's just enjoy them going on about their day, knowing and having this be a little secret. Okay, is he secretly woke? No, he's absolutely 100% not secretly woke. The Quartering he sucks. He sucks in every way. I mean, I have but to look to his channel right now to show you how unwoke he is. Amazon's Lord of the Rings of Power, went woke, went broke. Tim Pool destroys groomer on Twitter. Taylor Lorenz just got busted, lying again. Matt Gaetz goes thug life on overweight protesters. Okay, let's see this.
My choice!
Join with us right now!
Blood is on your hands! Thumbs up! Thumbs up, kids!
Yeah, he's not woke.
You're suggesting that these women at these abortion rallies are ugly and overweight?
Yes.
What do you say to people who think that those comments are offensive?
Be offended.
Oh god, the stale memes. Like, I genuinely sometimes feel sorry for the right, because it's like, yeah, the left can't meme, y'all. We're gonna keep recycling memes from fucking, what? When was this popular? Like, 4 years ago, I want to say? YouTube just removed millions of videos. Leftist rage after Hulu and Disney block woke ads. The Lord of the Rings of Power shuts off. Samantha Bee is toast. Woke night collapses. Elon Musk just had a perfect response. Elon blamed for Twitter? What the fuck is this shit? Amber Heard just made huge mistake. Dr. Disrespect versus AOC. Oh, I didn't even know that happened. Dave Chappelle torches lunatics, a new comedy special. Antifa camp for kids. SJW camp, probably filled with groomers. Sesame Street is racist. Okay, I have to know.
What's going on, Jeremy? From the Quartering. This has to be like the wildest faux outrage nothing burger that I've seen in a long time. But for whatever reason, it just keeps building and building and building more steam to the point now where there's walking down the street and they appear to like wave off to young children, but and those children happen to be non-white. So now it's an issue. Of course, I'm sure the mask got past hundreds of white kids that they didn't directly acknowledge, but nobody said anything about that. See a lot of the comments. I love how black folks want to force everyone else to interact with them, or they have a complete meltdown, all while claiming every other group is fragile. Lamau, was this staged? Can't wait to find out the mascot is a black person. People are losing their minds. Lawyers are getting involved. Terminate that Muppet. Attorney for two.
Of course, he uses the Daily Mail. Hilarious race grift. What is the race grift? I gotta ask that.
For two.
You gotta love nothing burgers that you turn into videos for content, by the way. This is the biggest nothing burger I've ever seen. Subscribe and like. Share.
Black girls ignored by racist Sesame Street Rosita says that, first of all, they're past the yellow line. Not that I'm going to nitpick the rules, but it's the truth. And you can see the one kid on the left is clearly asking for a hug, right? And I think Instagram, the post reached out to Sesame Street for comment. We were on our way out of Sesame Place, and the kids wanted to stop to see the character. Didn't look like that to me. Devastated about the misunderstanding. We spoke to the family and extended our apologies, invited them back for a special meet and greet opportunity with our characters. We apologize to these guests for not delivering the experience that they expected. And they shouldn't even have done this.
Wait, they're doing the exact thing that would disprove the thing that you think is a nothing burger. It's like then they took steps to address the issue, and then it's like you should have done that. Never give them an inch. You do that, the wokes win. I wholeheartedly feel that as though my statement released a safe face. Also, the manager reached out to me earlier via phone. I responded via DM to confirm. Really tried to handle the situation calm, but I'm hurt, and the response just made it worse. The characters could have just waved at everyone and kept walking, but they blatantly look at my kids and say, no, I'm not expecting that. Don't try to tell me you can't see the lower levels. I hurt, mom. I think you're turning what you consider a nothing burger into a much bigger story. But anyways, that's the Quartering. That's just how the Quartering operates, you know? Reddit goes full creep. Box office disaster. Love and Thunder plummets 70% because it went way too woke. GoFundMe blasted. Extremists suspended. Twitter finally bans the most dangerous person. Oh, what? So now you love Twitter bans? Woke ice cream backfires. AOC, like it's the whole thing. It's basically like, first off, they need to learn another word besides woke. Like, doesn't it get tired always thinking about how you can frame things? Woke, 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 woke. My surprise business partner, Amaranth? What?
Are you nominated in any of the categories?
ASMR.
I'm not kidding. This is your modern journalism. Amaranth confused by Twitch rules after sponsor request coffee-filled hot tub stream. Like, I'm fairly certain that we both knew it was a meme, but now I feel like I have to make this happen. Now I feel like I don't know how much coffee I would have to sell to offset this cost, to pay for an ad or to sponsor a stream, but now I'm genuinely considering running the numbers. Twitch star Kate.
Oh, what a surprise. The Quartering's being creepy again. On top of which, everybody, I have actually been in a hot tub of coffee. I was in a hot tub of coffee in Japan. They have these things called onsens, where they have different flavored hot tubs, and it was amazing. You feel like you're in a warm, fresh cup of coffee. It smells delicious. It was an utterly pleasurable experience. It wasn't as good as the green tea hot tub. That one was even better because you just feel like you're in a warm cup of green tea, and that one smells really, really nice too. There's a chocolate one. The chocolate one was kind of gross because they kind of just lather people in chocolate. And there was a wine one too, and the wine one wasn't really. It kind of tastes like steamy wine, you know. But yeah, just throwing that out there, you know. So there's that.
Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form. Available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we are prepared to embark on a mighty jihad in your name. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble jester, attempting in vain to get you to laugh. To our valiant knights of the Round Table, Benji Arnie, Tech Tink, Scary Earth Human, Tony, DM Rivera, Resident Scarecrow, Sir Nickus, Mayred, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Brandon, Words Greenwood. It doesn't matter what I believe, it only matters what I can prove. Egbert Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Vivienne McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Jenna Tao, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevbot, EXE, Brian Ephraim, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojak, Saren 42, Catherine, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, Agent NDN, Violent Orchard, Political Puppy, La Media Panza, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our mugs and salute our brave heroes off to another glorious conquest.